Welcome in Greece.
Thank you.
My first question is that you have 8 championships in a row. What is your motivation for this championship?
I just that I enjoy what I do. I enjoy driving, and so I'm still motivated to win. So that's the main thing.
Even though you have so many wins and so many championships, you are not going to end. What do you think is the end for your career? Let's say,
In the next years, for sure. I think more and more to retire, but maybe this year, maybe next year. At the moment, I didn't decide.
If you retire, what are you going to do next?
Racing a bit. I create my own team now. Not for me, for other drivers, but also it's an opportunity for me to keep contact with motorsport and also to drive a bit myself. So I think I will do that.
What do you think about the Acropolis Rally this year?
I think it's a bit similar as usual. One or two stages are really rough, really hard for tires and suspension. Maybe we have to take a bit care about it, but for the rest it's a bit similar, I think.
It's not troubling you, let's say, that it's longer this year?
I think it's a little bit longer, but
it is troubling you? Do you have any... You don't have any problem about that?
It's, you know, that you do 350 kilometers or 400 kilometers.
You don't have any problem?
I hope I don't have any problem, but I don't know. No, it's okay.
You have to win in Acropolis. Your last winning was in 2008, if I'm correct.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Yes.
So, what do you think this year you are going to do in order to win?
I don't have any secret here. I don't know. If I had it, I would win every time. But I think here, what is important when I saw the stages is, I think if we push on the limit from the start to the end, something will happen. So maybe it's important to be a bit careful in some place, to save a bit the tire in some place, to save a bit the suspension and the car in some very rough places, to take care on some big stones.
So it's not about speed, because in an interview of yours, I think some days ago, you have said that in Acropolis the speed is not the key element, it's the continuity and...
It's both. You need to be fast, because today every driver is pushing very hard, and so if you take it too easy, maybe you finish, but if the other has no problem, he will win. So you have to keep the contact and to push hard.
You have a new teammate now. What is your opinion about him?
He's beautiful.
As a man?
No, I'm joking. No, I think he's a good man. I enjoy to work with him. I think we are doing some good job together. Improving the car. He had some experience from other teams, so that was also important. And the relation is really good.
He's better than Mr. Ogier.
I cannot say no. I don't say it's better. He's better.
He's a better man, a better human being.
The situation is also different. Last year it was always team strategy because of this road position. This year is no team strategy because the fastest can choose his position. So if he's faster, he chooses the best position, and then if he's faster, he wins the rally. And in the opposite is the same. So I think it's easier the relation with the teammate in this situation than it was last year.
I'm asking you because in the last rally in Argentina, Mr. Hirvonen was told to back off a little bit because you were the first in order to win. What is your opinion about that?
I think that's something that happens in every team. When the problem is when you go to do some long rallies, if you have one team, if it was Ford, it would be exactly the same. We were leading with 1.5 minutes on all the other. So for sure the team manager starts to say, okay, we can win first and second. If we don't take risks, then we don't take risk. And he was behind at this point. So for sure it was very small gap, and the team decided to do it like that. But we knew a bit before that for sure it will happen something. So he was pushing very hard, and I was pushing very hard in order to be in front at midday, and I was in front, and so.
So, tell me something about the tires. Do you think they're going to be the key for the rally?
I think it's important to save it a little bit because it will be very rough, very hard for the tires in some stages, and also for the punctures. It's easy to have punctures because I saw a lot of big stones. So it can be a key. I hope not, because it's not so nice when the tires really the key of the rally, because we have all the same. So if it's the key, it's that someone has some problem with the tires. So hopefully not, but we'll see.